A Christmas for Mary is a pretty interesting film. This was released in 2020. It's directed by David DeCoteau, and this stars Morgan Dixon as our protagonist Lena. We also have Alonzo Slater as our potential love interest, and I think the characters worked really well together. That part of the story was interesting enough, but the main narrative focuses on a mystery. Lena is trying to write a really gripping story so her boss will give her a permanent writing position on the paper. And she's found a mysterious portrait, a picture, among her grandfather's things, her deceased grandfather's things. It's a woman that she knows by the name of Mary, and that's all of the information she has. That and the fact that it takes her to Pineville. And she goes to Pineville to try and work out who this mysterious woman is. And while she's there, she meets her potential love interest. And Michael really helps to steer the story in the right direction and helps her to piece together bits of the puzzle. And there's obviously the mystery element there of who this woman is and what her connection to her grandfather was. And I don't want to say too much about it, but obviously as the narrative develops, we learn a little bit more, and it's interesting enough. I was curious to find out what was going on and who she was, and I also wanted the best for Lena, both in terms of the romantic aspect and with this story that she was writing. Lena is a very likable character. It was very easy to get behind her and to follow her journey. So I have no complaints. It's also really Christmassy. We have a lot of beautiful decorations and other Christmas moments. So it's not a bad one if you're trying to get into the holiday spirit. And then you throw in a fascinating mystery story and some really likable characters, and I have no complaints. A Christmas for Mary is probably not one I'd watch again. Not because there's anything wrong with it, just because I think once is enough for this particular story. But if you haven't seen it and you like Christmas films, then I'd say A Christmas for Mary is worth checking out.